Film session with Dat Dude. Trevor Lawrence. Travis Hunter. On paper, sounds amazing. How's it look on film? Let's break this thing on down. We're going to see one of the offensive drives and possessions by the Jacksonville Jaguars. My Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's have some fun right here. Okay, we love to come out and see what the formation is. If you're a defender right now, it looks pretty even, except you see a back offset with a receiver in motion. You want to know who that is? His name is, catch that ball, Travis Hunter. Okay, simple pitch and catch, but let's see what they're trying to do with him because he's playing both ways. Obviously, you want to reduce the playbook for him and get him in space. So this is simple. Like if you had you a stud at any level, you know that while they're digesting the playbook, if it is complex, like obviously the NFL level is, give it to them in doses, digestible chunks. All right, now we have one back that's deep, okay? We have a check. Oh, that turns into a shotgun with once again the offset back in the near position. You can see Trevor Lawrence once again. Let's just get this ball out into space. And let's go from there. Once again, is it the Hunter again? Okay, now I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of this situation right now because they're starting to set themselves up for failure, even though this is a play and success. So the problem is all pitch and catch, good. Simple, right? This looks simple, okay? This looks like play one on sheet 2 on the second day of training camp. Just, hey, go up there, run a stem route, stick route, and just get the ball. Here's the problem. You keep doing this and you don't keep developing plays that are more complex, it becomes so easy to defend. Like, you know he's going to catch everything short. Or the only other play that they have to offset, more than likely, is going to be a go route, right? So you got to be careful of that. It can't be so simple for Travis Hunter that it compromises the rest of the offense, okay? Now, that doesn't always occur early in the season, but if you keep running it out this way, we're going to have problems. Let's stem this tight end to the other side of the formation. Once again, we have motion. Oh, I like this play right here. You see this? Now, we always talk about that speed motion, right? So, speed motion, the easiest way, the easiest key, if you're 55 right now, my man 55, he's staring. He's like, what do I do? What do I do? His key is watch his eyes. Now he's looking. All right. See that shift? Soon as our receiver comes into the play, he shifts. Why does he shift? And 44 shifts as well. We see this. Look, you see the combo package right here. Both of these guys are shifting. They're going this way. Why are they doing that? Simply because why is the quarterback snapping the ball when he's at the tight end? Well, when you snap it there, you're telling everybody you're more than likely going to hand it off, and you did. Now, in this moment, if you're here, you got to go here. You got to stay right there. Look, big dog, right here. Look, stay right here. You don't even have to be a football player right now. Get up the field, set the edge, play contain. He's going to run right into your arms. You want to know why? There's nothing else, get rid of you, nothing else for you to do. This is the definition of bad, okay, right here. Why? Why? Because 85 is coming? 85 is not a threat. Look at this. Speed, motion, handoff. Look how much time you have. If your eyes are disciplined, look how much time you have to stare there. Like, dog, there's nothing else to be paying attention to. Now, look, I'm only telling you what the coaches are going to tell him because, trust me, I've been him before when it's like, I saw, and there's nothing to say. So now, out in space, that is beautiful. So now we got Mr. Brown out here running in space, and that shouldn't happen. All of it came from not talent. Not how big, fast, strong, yo, what you do at the combine? How much you bench press? It came from, dog, what are you looking at? Simple as that. So train your young athletes to have eye discipline, okay? It helps you make plays. There are so many plays I left on the NFL field. All I had to do was just have eye discipline. Okay, look at this heavy formation to the left. When I say that, I mean, look, loaded, right? Okay, so everybody is looking that way as we see the blocking. Good. So far, look at if I'm right here, where am I going? Right here, press there, keep it tight, and then that should be something. Because what you're hoping is my man 76 goes and wow, you're gone. That's the goal right here. Let's see how it plays out. Okay, Mr. Etienne is hoping. See, you got right now. See, running backs don't get criticized for this. Why a gather step right here? You got the ball. Why are you reading the gather step? You don't need to. You need to get up on 76 so that when he does this, and it's closing fast. Never mind. 72. You got leverage. 72 couldn't get leverage. Look at this. This is not it. Okay. All right. Don't be too critical at the end. Now, right here, it's supposed to have a combo. Your goal right here, 76, has to knock the defender that way. I have to knock him that way. He has to go that way. Then 72 is going to be able right here to seal. But if he doesn't get on that edge, none of this is going to happen. And what happens? Bad block. He doesn't get him on the edge. Good by the defender. He stays split in the gap. Now I can do all of this jujitsu, whatever it is, to come off of it. And then you never can get to 76. Now, the only way this play could have worked is if he were tighter to 76. You see, look at me, the former running back in me. I told you I was top 5 Pop Warner. Right here, if he's right here, he could skip into there and go. If he were right there. But he's not right there. So now he's here getting tackled. One level, one step behind the blocking scheme, which wasn't blocked that well anyway. Not at the point of contact. Okay, let's look at this drive. All right, we got the deep set back. Oh, we got the motion. We got jagged motion. Oh, reset. And then he crosses. And then once again, simple pitch and catch. Almost too simple, but it's working. Why is it too simple? Well, whenever 12 is the recipient, let's just say it's not going to be too complex right now. Look at 12. Okay, good. The good thing about this right now, have y'all picked it up? Say it. Yeah, exactly. They went and put him in motion, so attention to him. He's the asterisk, right? And then they put him back in motion, jag motion, and then they sit him. So now you stop thinking about it. Alarm is off. He's good, okay? He a regular receiver right now. You got to almost think all these plays have him in some form or fashion a point of emphasis. And look at that. This is just a simple bootleg, really. The thing about it that is not simple is some bootlegs are naked. That means you don't fake to a running back. But this one's not only not naked, but then what we have is our outlet once again. Okay, what's the problem here? Not your job fully. But boy, you want to go from good to great. Not only take care of this tight end. When you're a DN, tight ends shouldn't count. Even though they do, right? The great ones especially. I played against Gonzalez, Gates, all them kind of cats, like they count. But the point is they're not supposed Shannon Sharp, the point is they're not supposed to count. So that means when he tries to block you, you should be able to still throw him and affect the play. Watch this. All right, right now, throw him. You know it's a boot. Throw him. You're supposed to throw him inside. You didn't throw him well enough. Why? Because you could be disengaged if you threw him well enough. Right here, instead of just you reaching, you should be hitting him and you should be knocking him somewhere off pattern. Instead, it's full stride. Look at that. That's 4-2 right there. Now, you didn't touch him. That is called no man's land, DN. You didn't touch him. You didn't touch Travis. You didn't touch Trevor. You ain't touch nobody who name begin with a T. And coach like, I'm going to call a T. A timeout, damn it. Do something, 97. All right. It's all good. Okay, come out in our standard 4-3. A lot of motion. That's what the Jags going to do, huh? They're going to try and check your alignment and assignment. There's AAA in sports, especially football. Alignment, assignment, attack. Tell your kids that. Hey, I need you to call AAA. What's that, mama? What's that, daddy? We don't drive yet. Oh, yeah, you do. Align, assign, attack. That's what you need to tell these kids. Okay, now, this is a tough place to be as a DN because when you see the split, even though you're looking at the tackle, you're looking at him, You better be looking. You got two eyes for a reason. One inside, one on the other side. You better be looking at that crack back. That receiver can hit you like you ain't never been hit before. And I know he's skinny, but it doesn't matter. So you got to be smart. And then you got to know which way you're going to take this block. So you jump in. Woo! If it is in love, if you jump in because you don't want to get cracked instead of running through some skinny guy, and check out 17. Look, first of all, 17 don't want no parts of this. Look at his first steps. His first step, when you do that step right there, that anchor step, that means I'm bracing for the hell. Oh, you ain't gonna give me hell? It's almost like the Canelo fight. It's like Crawford's like, all right, I'm going in here thinking he gonna hit hard. Oh, wait, you ain't hit me? Wow. Now, you let skinny man, extended arms, all bad. Right here, we don't like this. No. None of us big guys like to be in this position. Skinny guy, extended arms. Now, look at this hole you got if you're 18. Oh, Cincy, all bad. Look at this position right here. Look at this. Watch this block right here. 72. You made it easy for the fat boy. Fat boy don't want to run nowhere. Look at him. All you got to do is cross his face. But I know, crossing his face, you got to deal with hell to do it. But that's where the heaven is, on the other side of hell. You got to go through hell to get to heaven. But you want to just stay in hell. Look at that. Made his job so easy. He gets an A grade and didn't even do nothing. He didn't touch you. But look at that hole. 18. Look, two guys decide to take the path of least resistance, which leads to this. Good. ATN don't know what to do. He's like, this is too much. This is too easy. I don't even know what to run. He running up his own guy back. He's like, I don't know what to do with this. Interesting. Okay. What we got? We got a little 2x1, or we got really, it's a 12 formation, looks like. Two tight ends, one back, two tight ends, 12. So the first number is always the number of backs, second number is the number of tight ends, then you got receivers out there. Okay, look at this position right here. What I always tell y'all, big splits, I always say, think away. When you see a split like this, you see this split? Look at that. You see that? That makes you think away. They try to like just subtly get more space to where they're going to hand that ball off. What'd I say? Away. Now, in this moment, typical eyes, if you're in this position, you're like, I'm going to press here, and then I'm going to go this way, run off their backs. Because you see unblocked defender. 7 may get there, but more importantly, if he doesn't get there, you got to make him miss. Man in the hole. Typically, that's strong safety coming down. Okay, so like I said, press. Now you got man in the hole. You better have development. So 7 didn't get there in time. So now you just got to, hey, take what I can get. Take what they're giving me, okay? Nothing wrong with that, okay? Every play is not a touchdown. Every play ain't a first down. But make it hard when you go down. Okay, let's see. Now we got trips left. Make that. That was the back. So now we got offset. We got a little 2x2 action. Ooh. Okay, Now this was my man is better than your man. Let's manipulate coverage to get him to a position where we know our man is better than your man. Let's see how we got here. All right. This is, how you say, Bashul Tootin. Last name is Tootin. He tooting on this play right here. We see the motion. You see all this? All right, what do you see pre-snap? Okay, backers, you better know who you got. Okay, especially you. I'm looking at you, 42. I'm looking at you, 22. Okay, you better know who you got. Good. Okay, so 42 coming. So now this ain't it. Look, we blitzing. So we blitzing, right? Yep, with a drop coverage. We got 2 DNs dropping in coverage. Oh, this is all bad. What a play call. Offensive coordinator, get your round of applause. Who's the OC in Jacksonville right now? Grant Udinsky, if I said it correctly. Udinsky, maybe. But look at this. Play design. Okay, so we got blitzers. One, this is not a good blitz because why are you both going in the A gap right here? Y'all know the A gap? Right here. Why is this hole going to have you two in it? Okay, I don't want you in here, and I definitely don't want you in there. Why are y'all there? What is this? You trip each other up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that car crash. Look at that collision. Look how many crab legs Jameis can eat right there. Look at this. This is disgusting. All 3 of y'all on the ground. And then look. Take a look at me, 33. Ooh, tootin'. Who you think gonna win this matchup? The one that weighs 280, 290, who got lactic acid already, or the running back? Look at this. Look at the running back. Okay, first thing you got to do is threaten and sit him down. He sat. Look at the difference in speed. Look at the difference in caliber, ammunition. Look at the difference in DNA. Look at the difference in body composition. He ain't even on the field no more. He got them old brakes, them analogs. He need them. He got disc brakes. But good. Look at 97 coming. Look at the hustle. Hustle. Y'all see 97 coming? Hustle. Baller. Gangster. Cat pillar. Right here. My man's trying to run. He's trying to run. You gonna get there? You could have if 96 had any kind of stoppage, any type of brake system. You could have did. Boy, Sissy love the ground, and the ground is undefeated. Them boys hitting each other. Look at this. I mean, this is a casualty of silliness. It's not even a war. It's just like, what are y'all doing? Okay, all right. Now, we usually end on special teams because we're special people. I love to see the mundane collisions that occur. Nobody got knocked down, really. So let me start my summation early as we watch this. Because I used to hate being on special teams. You're like, what is this for? It all counts. Well, the point of this is we saw Travis Hunter. We saw Trevor Lawrence, okay? The offense looks like they have some good direction in terms of coordination. He obviously dialed up a couple plays at the right time, and that's not by coincidence, right? That's by you watching the game, having predetermined thoughts on what you're going to do, your script, but then you go past that. You go further than that. And when you're in the game, you're able to manipulate it because you're starting to play chess with these human pieces, right? You're like, oh, when we do this, they do that. And then on that situation, when you got a blitz coverage with drop back DNs, man, let's put somebody in space. It could have been Travis Hunter. Anybody would have scored on that play when you got a DN guarding you like that with that much space. Point being, I like the offense. What I didn't see is them taking shots, which I'm certain that they do. What I didn't see is Travis Hunter going beyond chapter 1 in their playbook. And that's what they're going to need to do if they're going to make some noise this year because they have talented pieces. But, you got ATN, you got Hunter, you got Lawrence, you got some dudes, right? Point being, you're going to have to do more than what we've seen in terms of offensive schematics if you're going to take full advantage of that. If not, Jacksonville will be scratching at the surface. If they can get over that hump, it's only going to be one way. They're going to be able to go out there and manipulate with that talent. Overall, with the team, the tough thing about the Jags is obviously they got to get over that cultural, that mindset that, of late it's not working out for this team. Even though that they've had some good moments to Trevor Lawrence, kind of been down on him or down on his luck of late. It's time to rebound from that. They're 1-1 right now. We'll see what the Jags do. So beat it up in the comments what you think of this film session and who do you want to see next. Love you guys. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities.
Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. Vinia, not a powder, not a pill.
It's the Daily Chews 2X formula. And yeah, they taste good too.
It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I think the purpose.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so